take breaks whenever, modify whenever, but it's going to be 30 seconds. Let me pull this up here. There's 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. So that's basically a 45-second sort of what we call a work rest interval. So that's one interval, but we're going to do 8 of them in a row. So that's going to be 6 minutes total. Did I do my math right? Yeah. 45 seconds times 8 is 6 minutes. And then we'll have a 1 minute break. And then from there, we'll do the next round. So we're going to have 6 total rounds of 6 minutes. Okay. And what I try to do is I did an upper body, I did a lower body, I did a core, and then I did a lower body again. So it's kind of going upper, lower, but the 2 uppers are not both like push-ups and things because that's really hard. So the second upper is going to be abdominal based. Legs are stronger for almost everyone, so that's why we do 2 legs in each round. Okay, so let's go ahead and get warmed up. So again, take water breaks whenever. Start with some knee lifts. Feel free to go at your own pace. If your shoulders are feeling pretty warm, you can reach high. Get that full range of motion. This is dynamic stretching. What you want to do to warm up for more intense movement is to do dynamic warm-ups, movement-based warm-ups. You want to get heat into your body, get your muscles more pliable. What you don't want to do are static stretches before your workout because your muscles are still cold and tight. So to try to pull them and lengthen them without movement can risk pulling the muscle or injury. Okay, I'm just going to circle those hips. It might be hard to coordinate with the arms. Just kidding. We don't need to do that. So I'm just circling in to out. And then if it feels comfortable, it's a little awkward, so don't feel obligated to, but to go out to in. It's not critical to switch direction because you're still getting the circular motion of the hip if you go in to out. Okay, and let's go ahead and set our feet up and whatever's a comfortable distance apart for you. And we're gonna squat. Try to keep the chest up, abs braced, knees and toes aligned with each other. Okay, you can sit as far back and down as you would like. Let me just show you the profile view here. Your butt, your hips go back and then down. So you don't want it to just drop straight down because when that happens, your knees shoot forward and we don't want that to happen. You want to kind of keep your knees behind those toes. Keep your weight in your heels. All right, we're going to switch to our lunge. Doesn't matter which direction you go first. This I'm actually going to try to count because I want to do the same number. You want a nice long stride. Feet are hip distance apart. So each on its own tracks. And then at the lowest point, your back knee is about ankle height, forming 90-degree bends in the knees. This is 7. Let's do 3 more. 8. Keep that chest up. This is a vertical drop. 9 and 10. Good. So I'll do this second set facing front so you can see that my feet are hip distance apart. And we'll do 10 with the other leg in front. Again, nice long stride. There's 7, 8. Good. Lunges are actually a really great dynamic stretch because as you lower down, not only are you moving your muscles, but you're stretching this hip flexor here. All right, let's do actually big arm circles. We're going to be doing a lot of push-ups and burpees today. So when you reach your arms back, you're stretching your chest. So just getting that range of motion here. So if you're going forwards, now go backwards. If you're going backwards, go forward. This entire workout is body weights. So no equipment needed other than your yoga mats. I do recommend a mat, but you know, if you're on grass or on a comfortable surface to do abdominal work, I guess you don't need a mat. All right, let's just loosen up our back here. Okay, so the first round, I always like to ease into the whole boot camp. So feel free to keep everything low impact. I'm pretty sure I kept the first round low impact anyways. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna set up a timer. Hopefully you guys can hear the beats and stuff. Okay, so once I hit go, it's gonna be about 10 seconds to start. And I'm gonna show you the exercise during the breaks. I don't want to worry about memorizing it. The first exercise is push-ups, alternating knee to toe. So you'll do a push-up, and come to your knees, do a push-up. Pop back up. Now you definitely have the option to stay on your knees the whole time. Anytime I do a push-up, anytime I do a burpee, you can do any variation of push-ups and burpees that you want, okay? I'm just giving variety. All right, start the timer. Okay, so again, the first 30 seconds, do as many as you can in this time frame. In 3, 2, 1. Hands wide, 1 push-up toes, 1 knee, 1 toe. So when you go into your toes, really squeeze your quadriceps. Straighten out those legs, squeeze those out, nice strong plank. 1 of each, alternating. Again, hands are probably wider than your mat. We got 10 seconds. Can you guys hear that knocking? That means there's 10 seconds left. Okay, so pick a leg to be in front. The other 30 seconds will be the other leg in front. You're gonna be in a lunge. You're gonna push off a little bit.
Ready?
All right, let's go. 30 seconds. So this isn't a jump, but it's a little push off. You're catching a little bit of air with that front leg before you go right back into it. There's really no full straightening of the leg. That's what fatigues that muscle. It's really gonna warm you up if you're not warmed up already. 10 more seconds, staying on the same leg. We're gonna do an ab exercise next, and then we're gonna do this exercise on the other leg. Okay? Ab exercise. We're on our elbows to give our wrist a break, and we're gonna walk it out. Option to be on your knees and hold.
Ready?
Here we go. 30 seconds. I'm not lifting my leg very high, and I'm trying to keep my butt still in space, right about shoulder height. Ten seconds. These are shorter intervals, so that means you can go at a higher intensity or go a little faster to fatigue yourself. All right, we've got the other leg. All right, 5 seconds break left. You pretty much just have enough time to transfer and transition. Little push off. So after this, we're repeating everything. So we're going back to that push up. Toe push up, knee push up, alternating. This is a very small push. It's like a pulse. 5 seconds. Good. Go ahead and get ready for push-ups. We doing good? Hey guys, hey Daniel, hey Erin.
Part of the challenge is that there's more quad activation when you have to straighten your legs.
Five seconds. All right, back to your first leg. How are we doing? Everyone good? So that front lunge.
Ready?
Good. Keep that chest up. Vertical spine, abs tight. Let those muscles burn. So this is considered 6 minutes of work. You don't minus out the recovery time because your heart rate should still be elevated during that time. You wouldn't be able to continue at the pace you're going if you didn't schedule in that little recovery time. 3, 2, 1. All right, walking plank. So if we were to do like a 6-minute interval, which by the way, this doesn't make sense because you'll get fatigued, and basically after the first minute, you're not at all working at the same high intensity. Now, if you wanted to do push-ups again during the abs section instead of abs, you can do that. You got a lot of options in deciding what exercises you want to do. Okay, other leg.
So this is our final 30 seconds. Then we get our longer break so you can grab a drink. And 3, 2,
Ready?
1. Make sure you switch legs. Good, soft control landing right into that knee bend lunge. Probably feel it more on the back leg than the front leg. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take a break. Let's get some water. I'm just gonna let the timer keep going because it actually keeps track of the minute.
Ready?
All right, anytime we do burpees, you can always opt to do the push-up or not the push-up. So our first exercise in the next round is gonna be a burpee. You can walk it back, or you can jump back. You can do a push-up if you want, but what you wanna do, is before or after the push-up, we're gonna walk to the side and then jump in. So if you don't do the push-up, it goes out, walk, walk, in. All right? And then you can also do, oh crap, we'll get the timer in 2 seconds. You can also do what I call a plyometric shift. So do this, burpee, jump. Do you see that? Because I don't know if I'll do that again. All right. All right, we're starting with that. Ready? You can do any burpee variation you want. So burpee, side travel, come back up. All right, burpee, travel to the side, in, up. And then go back. Travel to the side, in, up. Maybe I'll do a push-up. I'll travel, in, up. Push up. And the final variation, push up, side jump, no push up, side travel. Oh, did every variation in 30 seconds. Okay, next exercise. We're going to be in a wide squat. Keep your hands pointing forward, rotating.
Corners. Good. Join me starting now. You may have seen this one before in a previous workout. It's a really good one because it's making you work those obliques. You keep your upper body still and move your lower body. Usually we keep our lower body still and move the upper body. So this is a coordination challenge. Stay low. So if you're doing a non-jumping version, you can stay here and rotate, taking breaks when you need. All right, we're doing our side plank. Here we go. Pull. Pull. All right, let's start. And you can go side to side like this with no knee to elbow. You can also drop the bottom knee. So lots of options here. You can drop the bottom knee and do a knee pull. Bottom knee down, knee pull. On the toes, on the feet. 5 seconds. All right, we're gonna do a lunge chop. Pull down towards the front leg. Here we go. Step back, pull down diagonally towards the front leg. And I'll show you from the side. And you can go faster, faster. Drop, step, step. Stepping back, not stepping forward. Keep those arms going. Chop, chop. 3 seconds. All right, back to those burpees. Any questions on those burpees by any chance? No? No questions. This means you love it. In 3 seconds.
Ready?
Here we go. Remember, push-ups are optional. The jump is optional. Oh, I just did the second push-up. I don't know why I did that. Many as you can, good technique. 3 seconds, squeeze in one more. Okay, we got our, did you guys memorize it? Try to memorize things.
Ready?
Here we go. You can do non-stop. Non-stop jump like this. The reason I have my hands forward is it helps me with not rotating. I mean, you don't have to, but I find that it helps. This is harder when your hands are on your hips. My whole body wants to rotate. All right. We got our, oh crap, I don't remember. Oh, side plank. Sorry. Pull. Again, feel free to do burpees if you want again. It'll definitely keep your heart rate up more if you're doing burpees. But listen to your body. If you need sort of a recovery, then let's try to keep moving by doing abs. We want these exercises to be challenging but doable. Okay, and then we got our reverse lunge with the chop. So remember, it's like you're chopping wood, you chop like this. I used to chop wood in Wyoming, so I can confirm that this is a chopping action. The only thing is you don't chop in both directions. You basically just pick a dominant side and you repeat over and over and over again, so you become very imbalanced. Nice job, nice job. This is our second round. So this is our second 6 minutes. That went by pretty fast, right?
All right, take a break. And I will keep track of the time. Okay.
Ready?
I'm gonna do a tricep push-up for the push-up in this round. Feel free to do a regular push-up, hands nice and wide. We're gonna do an inchworm. You can either come to your knees, elbows tight, or you can do it on your toes. Walk it back. This is a really great stretch. If you don't want to stand up, you don't have to. Just stay here, walk out. Again. Hair everywhere. All right, we have 15 seconds. So the first exercise, again, walk out, tricep push-up, walk back, feel the hamstring stretch, walk right back out. All right, in 3 seconds. Let's go. Changing up the push-up to do tricep focus. Lots of arm strength. Doing that inchworm. Feel free to do it on your knees. Push yourself, 30 seconds. Okay, next exercise. We're gonna be a frog. So we're getting as low and wide as we can. We're gonna try to put our hands down as we travel. All right, go ahead and get started. Now, if it's not comfortable for you to touch the ground, because you do want to keep your chest up, you don't want to round forward. Don't feel obligated to touch the ground, but you do want to do little squats. Walking option, just like this. Walking almost is just as challenging. All right, you don't need to jump to feel the challenge in the muscles. You probably feel more in the heart rate though when you jump. Woo. That's hard. Okay, we got our abs. Like I said, you can do push-ups again. So we're gonna do lean back, one leg pull. Now if you want to go all the way down, you can do that too. We got 20 seconds left. Okay. One jump switch. So we're back into our lunges. We got 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, and a switch. Or 3. Go ahead. Switch. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay? So some pulses and a switch. Whether you want to step your feet together or do a jumping lunge switch. Absorb the jump. Land softly and in control. 10 more seconds. Make sure you get that nice long stride switch. Okay. Inchworm. We're already in our second round. Second round of the third round. Second cycle of the third round. Oh, here we go. Brace those abs for that plank when you do the push-up, whether you're on your toes or knees. Okay. Whew. Time for abs. No, it's not abs. It's our froggy jump. Frog.
Ready?
Go ahead, start. Just check out the chats here. Moses, I'm so glad you're showing your video so I could witness your one-handed tricep push-ups.
Too bad your camera is set up so I can only see your head. So when you're on the ground, I can't even see you. If you don't want to do travel, you don't have to. It's just an option. All right, we're doing our abs. Whew, I need it. My legs are dead. Okay? You can do partial or full range. About 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Do you guys remember what's next? The triple pulse lunge. Okay.
Ready?
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Step together. 3, 2, 1. Step together. Options. Keep that chest up. Hit that stride leg. It's really important to get those 90-degree knee bends. That's it. Gosh, more water? Imagine that.
Ready?
Ready? So FYI, rounds 1, 3, 5, I did push-ups. Rounds 2, 4, 6, I am doing burpees. So this is round 4, we're doing a burpee. Again, the push-up is optional, so you don't have to do this. Once you're here, jump to the side. So what it looks like from the front, jump to the side. Another push-up or another burpee. Push-ups optional, jump. All right, we're starting in 8. Starting in 3 seconds. So it's a lateral jump with the push-up, not with the hands. Earlier, we did a lateral travel in the push-up position, in the plank position. This one is in the squat position, so it's a little easier. I'm just showing you on the diagonal. Remember, the push-ups are optional. You can walk it back, walk it forward, walk it to the side. You can start with push-ups. If you get tired, then take those push-ups out. Try to keep moving. We're gonna go into a side lunge. Side lunge, or a side lunge, jump. Side lunge, jump. Now the side lunge, it's critical that only the outside leg is bent. So get a nice inner thigh stretch. And we put the weight shift and focus to the outside leg. Good. From the side, when you step back out, your butt goes back. Right? 5 seconds. Okay. My phone needs to stop shutting off. Mountain climber. This mountain climber, I'm going to run to the side, just like 30 degrees out. Creating not just a running motion, focus on the arms, shoulders, planks, abs, but a little bit of coordination. So I'm making like a little arc with my feet as I run. Keep those shoulders over the wrist. It's very important. Don't lift your butt like this. Shoulders over the wrist, butt down. I just ran into the wall. Okay. Speed skater. Speed skater. On the third one, little hop. Skip the hop if you want and do non-stop speed skating. You can do non-stop speed skating. After every third, hop. 3, 2, 1, hop. What does this do? It forces you to pause, find your balance. So acceleration, acceleration, deceleration. Sometimes it's easier to just go non-stop because you just go, go, go. But to pause, change the direction. Instead of going side to side, you sometimes change the direction to go up. So coordination. All right. Oh. We're back to our burpee. That mountain climber or was the abs? Burpees! Side jump or side step. You don't need to put your hands on the mat if you don't want to. It's all about your comfort level. I think I'm not on a mic. You guys be hearing me breathe really heavily. Time for one more. Okay. Can't remember anything. Oh, it's our side lunge. It's our side lunge. Let's start in the other direction first. I went that way first. Just in case you do an uneven number. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Way to go, way to go. I like it. 5 seconds. Okay. Can you guys hear the bell? Yeah? Moses doesn't care about bells. He just keeps going. Mountain climber.
Ready?
Movement based mountain climber. Pull those knees in. Shoulders over the wrist. Always. Yeah, this sucks. All right. Speed skaters. Remember that speed skater?
Ready?
You can go non-stop. A little hop. And if you don't want to do the hop, you can also do a pause. 3, 2, pause. This hold is also a very good challenge to your balance and for learning and practicing deceleration. Land with soft knees. Oh, that's it.
Ready?
We're gonna do a push-up and a stagger. So here are my hands. Push up, walk, push up, walk, knees, push up, walk. Oh, we got some time. So listen, that's the first one. A stagger, push up, walk. You have 15 seconds until we start. We do squat jumps again, abs, and a curtsy lunge. Okay. I'm going to start back here so I can walk forward. Push up, walk. I just take my feet with me. The hands don't have to be widely staggered. It doesn't need to be this far. Okay, that's a lot. Just slightly ahead. Slightly ahead. Like your middle finger lines up to your wrist. Middle finger lines up to the wrist. Good. Oh, thank God for the bell.
All right, so we can go in, out, in, out, or in, out, out.
Ready?
Okay, let's go. We're staying low. We're staying loaded in the legs. So if you're going in, out, you're gonna feel it. Double hops, double pulsing, basically. You can do one landing and a pulse. One landing and a pulse. Land, pulse, land, pulse. If you don't want to do double jumps. Lots of options, lots of options. Okay. This is called hollow rocking. So you're making your abs hollow. So when your legs go down, crunch up. When your shoulders go down, use your abs to lift the legs. Your arms can go forward if it's challenging to have it here. By the ears is definitely more challenging. Hollow rocking. Keep that curve. You're not straight intentionally. You gotta keep that curve to activate your abs and protect your lower back. Okay, curtsy lunges. If curtsy lunges bother your hips or knees in any way, it's a cross behind.
Ready?
Then do regular straight back lunges. All right, let's move, let's move. If you want to add a jump, you always can. I'm not jumping for this one, but what you can do is, when you're here, add a jump. There's always an option to add jumps. Just like there are always options to remove jumps. Keep those toes and knees aligned with each other. Okay, we're back to the first exercise. It's our stagger. See this? Wrist to my middle finger.
Ready?
Wrist to middle finger. Let's go. Drop to your knees if you need. You can always go backwards too. Oh gosh. I can't remember anything anymore. All right, our double pulse squats. So it's either in, out, or jump, 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 jump. So your heart rate should be getting up with this one. Then it goes back down with the next 30 seconds. You want your heart rate up again. That's intensity. When your heart rate is up, it's high intensity. It has nothing to do with impact. It just so happens that usually when you do high impact jumping moves, it happens to also be high intensity. But you can absolutely do low impact movements that also drive your heart rate up. So low impact movements can be also high intensity.
Ready?
Hollow rock! Woo! I just fell into that. Halfway there. 10 seconds. If you get tired, bring your arms forward. Try to keep moving if you can. All right, curtsy lunges. Great for the butt. How are we doing? Good. Neha's like, give me more. So notice my knees and toes actually point in that corner as I do the cross behind lunge. So that's the kind of alignment we want. Knees and toes aligned to the corners. Sometimes people think you're twisting your knees doing curtsy lunges, but you're not. The rotation happens at the hips. Your toes and knees are still very much aligned with each other. Okay, we have our sixth and final round. Woo. The last 6 minutes of work. So I said we're doing burpees on the even round, so because it's the sixth round, we're doing burpees. This is the version where put your hands down, you can walk or jump back. We're gonna go all the way to the ground. I'm gonna lift my hands up, push myself back up. That's a burpee. It's not a push-up, just take yourself all the way down. Use your back muscles, pull those arms. Pull those hands off the mat. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 15 seconds to go. That makes sense? So this is a way that we can work our back muscles because we don't really have pull-ups or any other ability to work our back muscles. So pull right off that mat.
Ready?
All right, here we go. So no push-ups. I go all the way down. I pull. Put my hands down. Make myself up. Now keep your abs tight when you peel yourself off the mat. Otherwise, you could really hurt your back. If you're doing this first, you want to kind of try to lift yourself in as a neutral position as you can. Abs tight. I can't emphasize that enough. Abs tight, and you push yourself off the floor. Okay, I'll stay here. Oh, you're gonna stand up for our legs. All right, this one you've most likely seen before. The back leg comes up for propulsion. Arms move in opposition. As my leg goes back, that same arm goes forward. As that leg swings forward and up, the other arm goes up. So it's always an opposition movement. The leg goes forward, opposite arm. Same side for 30 seconds. Drive upward, down, up. Okay. In the last 30 seconds, we'll be doing the other leg. Here's our tricep dips. If you want to do tricep push-ups, you can. If you want to do triceps with weights, you can. If you have weights. Here we are doing dips. Bend the elbows, keep the butt up. My butt is lowering only because my elbows are bending. Fingertips point toward your butt, please. Your hands are just outside your shoulder, not too wide. 3 seconds. All right, propulsion lunges with the other leg. So what you want to do is you want to step back first. Drive up. Looking for height. It's a propulsion and a soft control landing. Right into the next lunge. Come on, this is the last round. We have one more set of each of these exercises. Push through and get that heart rate up. You can relax the rest of the day. 15 seconds. Grab a quick water. Burpees, chest to floor. Any version you want. Don't feel obligated to do this. Can we squeeze in 2 more? There's the bell. Propulsion.
Ready?
Ready?
Eyes up. Use those arms. Your whole body's working together. Chest up. Abs in. 10 seconds. Remember which leg you've done, so you don't do it again. Triceps. Why can't I remember anything?
Ready?
You don't need to bend it excessively. The act of straightening it that creates the work. So focus on the straightening. 10 seconds. Triceps are critical for push-ups. Sometimes if our triceps are weak, it's harder to do push-ups. So it's why we're working on triceps here. Okay, last exercise, other leg.
Ready?
This is the other leg. Three seconds. Yeah. Oh gosh. All right. So let me stop this timer. How are we feeling? Now I did incorporate abs into every round today. So you could be like, I've had enough abs. However, if you want to do 5-minute abs, you want to do it? Who's going to write in the chat first? Yes or no? Oh, thumbs up. Okay. Daniel answered for the group. We're doing 5-minute abs. Okay. I'm going to set the timer. And whatever pops into my head is what we're doing. All right. Are you guys ready? On your mats, on your mats? That's a very good point. And I really think what you said there was facts. Facts. All right, not just an opinion, but true facts. Okay, I'm gonna hit my timer. Ready? Okay, let's go. You know I always start here because I want you guys to know that this is where you come to if there's anything that I do that you don't want to do. This is your basic abs, knees bent, feet on the floor, spine imprinted, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. This is actually a really great way to work your rectus abdominis anyways. All right, I'm actually gonna do some punching. You can punch first without the knee lift, but I actually did this last night. Punch the opposite. So my right knee lifts as I punch with the left arm. Now, you don't need to punch over. Think about punching up. You're gonna punch a little over anyways because of the way that your shoulders are lifting off the ground, okay? So it just happens. Now, if you like, you're gonna straighten your leg. Feel free to slow it down. Works your abs more when you slow it down anyways. You're gonna punch your toes. You're not gonna make it, don't worry. Don't worry about actually hitting your toes. All right, we're gonna come back to this in a little bit. Let's get resting our neck for a little bit. Hands on the ground. Tap it out. This is a different kind of abs because I'm not crunching anymore. My abs are braced, neutral spine. So it's stabilizing the imprint. All right, different ways of working the abs. I'm going to slowly change my range of motion. Make it smaller and no longer tapping the floor.
This might feel a little easier, this might feel a little harder. I'm actually going to slowly increase the angle at my knees. I'm starting to get to a straighter. Now push into the floor with your hands. Push into the floor with your hands. Don't be afraid to use those triceps. I am making my range of motion smaller, but I'm also straightening my legs more. Now, once you've gotten your legs straight to where you want it, now you can play around with the angle. Should we go a little lower? What you can also do is increase the scissoring. Let's do this for another 10 seconds. I'm watching the clock. All right, good. Let's switch on over to our obliques. Now here's where I have to actually count because we want to try and do the same number on each side. So you can have the bottom knee bent for an oblique hip lift. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do another 8 more. Option to have both legs straight. Top leg in front. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good exercise. I'm doing 16 total. I'm demonstrating 8 with my knees down, 8 with my knees up. You can do the entire thing with your knees down. You can do the entire thing with your knees up. All right, so feel free to switch now if you want. Three more. 3, 2, 1. So of course we must do our plank. We've done rectus abdominis, we've done obliques. We're gonna do our plank. If your elbows are fatigued from being on them, it is possible. You can feel free to go to your wrist. Find that plank. So set it up properly. Shoulders over the wrists or over the elbows. Butts, hips at about shoulder height. Looking for that straight line from shoulders through hips through the ankles. I'm going to pull one knee in like a really slow mountain climber. Pull it back. Be very, very slow mountain climber. Notice that when you do a mountain climber, your butt really shouldn't be moving. Your shoulders really should not be changing its position from over your wrist. Oh, my timer, what happened to it? Oh, what? It's over? It didn't ring. I'm so sorry, guys.